But now we'd been able to provide them with a donkey, who would make their lives much easier. They also showed us how they had to till the soil by hand. But now we'd been able to buy some oxen, and this scene, which looks rather medieval, represents real progress for them.
That's great.
A message of thanks there for the two girls who donated the money. Then we had another thank you ceremony, and we were given rings as token of thanks to the families. You could see the joy shining from some of the women's faces. And finally, they conveyed their thanks to us, saying, "We will be an example to the others." You may have heard the saying, "You should never appear with children or animals." Well, all was well, until the oxen decided to try and plough up the children's playground. There was no piped water supply to the villagers, and the compound was supplied by water from a spring, but at the time of our visit this was not working, and so the children were having to bring water to school in jerry cans to use for hand washing. They did have a small water tank which collected the water running off the roof, but this was insufficient for their needs. So after our visit to Samara, we went to investigate the problem at the spring. To find that the concrete had been broken. This was the water supply for the village, and the women had to queue to wait with their jerry cans because the amount of water coming through was so slow.
So this is clean water.
Next to the nuns' compound at Danka was a girls' hostel, where accommodation was provided for girls from 11 to 16.
Who come from very far, where there is no high school. So here they have the opportunity to study their high school rather than leaving their secondary school. Otherwise,
the village schools only provide education up to the age of 12. To continue education, you have to be able to walk to the school in the town, which may be many miles away. For children with disabilities, this was impossible. So by providing lodgings within reasonable distance of the town, these girls could carry on with their education, which was their only hope to escape from the poverty in which they were trapped. This little girl of 10 is wearing calipers because she has weak legs due to polio. Waitu was found by the sisters in a cemetery with her family. She had a gangrenous leg and had to be taken to Addis Ababa to have an amputation. The condition of the buildings of the hostel was very poor. This was where the sisters had been living until their new compound had been built 3 years previously. The girls from the hostel put on a coffee ceremony for us. We tried to teach them some songs, but they were much happier singing their own. Sally put on a magic show to amuse them. Ethiopia has some fabulous bird life, and Shambi, our cameraman, had a very good eye for them. With the aid of our bird book, we couldn't identify them all, but this one I know is a hornbill. The west of Ethiopia is an amazingly beautiful and fertile place, but the poverty is horrible. We met some incredible people who were doing wonderful work amongst the poor, and I would love to go back.
We would like to thank
Let me let
also
Sister Evelyn
especially
have the
those
last
who are
word.
helping us through Dr. Gina and Dr. Sally. We would like to thank them very much. We wanted to assure you that your money that you have donated for the poor will be benefited by them. Now this place is the airport. You are most welcome to come and experience the beauty and a real experience of how to come in an airplane with no runway, with a field as a runway. Beautiful indeed. Welcome to Dembidolo. We will be waiting for you.